Okay guys, so welcome to this video, and in this video I'll talk about the sculpt behind me, not behind me, the sculpt on the video, and I'll talk how I made it. So I don't have any script, so I'll talk from my mind, so I'll say stupid things sometimes. So I sculpted a skeleton, stylized skeleton, and I spent roughly 1 hour on it, and I really tried a lot of times before this sculpt, so don't think guys that I don't know, I'm very good or something, but because I'm not. And it turns out okay, and I think I will finish it later in the future, but now I didn't want to spend too much time on it. So on this sculpt I use the different Blender version. So Blender has this separate Sculpt Branch, and I don't know if you heard about it, but some of you I think did, and you can check it out. I will leave the link there in the description. And basically it's a separate branch for Blender where there's one guy called Pablo Dobarro. He's a developer and he makes new tools for Blender sculpting because he wants to improve the Blender sculpting, and so Blender can be a bit more towards ZBrush, so it can be better basically. So in this new Sculpt branch there's a lot of new features, a lot of tools. I didn't use them all, I used some of them, but if you want to see all the new features I will leave the link in the description again, because there's also one guy called Pablo, I forgot the name, but he has a channel about Blender and he's doing podcast, and lately he did a podcast with Pablo Dobarro about this new Blender features, so you can check it out. And yeah, the main difference between the typical Blender workflow for sculpting is that you use the Dyn topo. So the mesh, your Blender is generating new vertices, depends on your needs. So if you want more details, it will dynamically generate it, but it's very slow because it generates it dynamically. And in this new workflow you don't use Blender, you use Blender, you don't use Dyn topo, but you use the different approach. So basically you use the workflow is similar to multi-resolution. So you basically sculpt and you subdivide the mesh when you need more detail, and you have the tool called remesher, and thanks to that tool it will remesh your mesh so it has a quads and everything's even, and it's a lot faster than Dyn topo, and thanks to that your sculpt can also have a lot more vertices, so it can handle, I don't know, millions of vertices like ZBrush. And for now this branch is separate, it's not merged into the master branch, so it's not available in normal Blender. We have to wait till it will get merged together, because I don't know why, because they are working on it. And I just want to say some opinions. I think this will be a great step for Blender because it feels amazing. And also if you look at the video, you can see that my brush, now if I hover above some face, it will match the normal of that face, so the cursor is not flat anymore, and it helps a lot, and it looks better basically. So now I feel like a bit like ZBrush, so it's a good thing because ZBrush is very good. I haven't tried it yet, but I want to, but maybe in the future. So yeah guys, I think I have nothing more to say, so thank you for watching, guys. Keep sculpting. I will make more videos about Blender and Unity, but now I'm very busy, and I don't know, I have to find the time for you guys, and also find the time for myself, because I make the game like my personal project, and I want to spend a little bit more time on it. So that's why I'm not uploading that often, but I think once a week it's not bad, so I will try to keep that. So thank you guys for watching. I don't know, I have a very bad memory, so I think that I forgot to say something, and I will remind about it later. I will remember about it later, and I will be regretting that I didn't say that. Anyway, guys, I start to say stupid things, so I think I will end it here. And okay, no, there's nothing more. So thank you guys. Keep watching. Goodbye. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Thank you.